The third and final sub-video here for 10.7 polymorphism is the idea here of the instance of operator. What this is suggesting is that Java has a way of letting you know that it knows, and it's exactly what it sounds like, that a subclass is an instance of a superclass. So the way this is set up is that's the name of our reference variable. So exam1, exam2, exam3. Remember, again, a reference variable simply refers to one of the objects that we have instantiated of a class type. So instance of, that's our keyword, and class name, that is the superclass that we are looking for here. What this is a Boolean return type. So it returns true if, in fact, yes, your reference variable is an instance of your class name, and it returns false if that is not the case. So what we have here and I apologize, this is on page 659. What we have here is our simple if-else statement. You can tell it's simple because there are no code blocks here to envelope that. So if activity, here is activity, we are creating activity. It's a reference variable of graded activity, and it's a new graded activity. So activity, instance of graded activity. This should return true because, in fact, that line suggests, yeah, activity is a new graded activity. Else, false, no, activity is not a graded activity. So the output, yes, activity is graded activity. Yay! And that's what instance of does for us. The other thing here to understand is the is a relationship is also going to kind of rear its head here. So in this example, you'll see final exam, new final exam, blah, blah, blah. And we're looking here for instance of graded activity. You'll remember that every time we try to instantiate a member of a subclass, it goes up, up, up that chain of classes until the very topmost superclass. So here, even though final exam extends graded activity, that means it is a graded activity. So yes, final exam is a graded activity. So this is just further proof that Java does keep track of those subclass, superclass, is a, has a relationships. So this is with the instance of keyword. This is another way for you to confirm that. Don't think about the scope of the projects that we've done so far and look for value. Think about larger projects in scope and look there for value, where you don't have necessarily access to, the whole project. You don't have access necessarily to every class. So being able to return instance of lets you know whether or not you have access to some of those superclass methods. So instance of is of value to you, but down the road.